But yeah, let's get into the video, man. What's Illuminati? What's Illuminati's issue right now? What's going on? So
y'all all trying to be like these at the top. You got motherfuckers talking about desktop streaming is dying. How is that even possible? It's just the you watching. And to be honest with you, FaZe and AMP and all them, they chilling. They good. These got all the resources, bro. These elites. Y'all know the elites. I'm talking about y'all new. Y'all are getting caught in a wave y'all gonna die in.
With cable TV numbers going down and streaming numbers going up every single day, advertising dollars going up in the streaming every single day, and the biggest guest appearances and guest stars going to the streaming platforms as opposed to sitting down on somebody's couch on television nowadays, it seems like streaming has taken
really
over
changing.
something that nobody could have counted for when it first started. But I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing. Now, hate it or love it, it's in the entertainers' playbooks in order to go onto these platforms, sit down with the Kai Cenats, sit down with the Neons of the world, and have a good old time while promoting their platform.
I genuinely think streaming is the wave right now. It's the new wave. Streaming is officially mainstream in my opinion. And the reason I say this, because 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, if you were on a TV show, if you were on this, on that, what would you do as soon as you were done to try to elevate yourself and build off the hype? You would go into like a music video or go on to like Ellen or a talk show or Late Night with Jimmy Fallon. Now, if you get out of a reality TV show like Love Island or Big Brother or any of the TV shows, what's the first thing they do? They're going off streams. Streaming has genuinely made its way mainstream. Rappers are trying to get on streams. Athletes are getting on streams. The reason all these artists and actors and people from TV shows are going on streams, it's all thanks to Aiden, Kai, Lacey, and Speed. Those 4 streamers right there are the reason streaming is mainstream and is the reason people are going on to streams.
Bro, he didn't even try to sneak his name in there. He said that shit with confidence. Oh, Lacey, I'm one of the big 4 apparently. Don't forget to add Gerald in there with my averaging of 1 to 0 viewers per day. Okay, don't forget Gerald.
There are a plethora of reasons as to why people are gravitating towards streaming and it being the new mainstream thing to do. For some way, shape, form, or fashion, streaming watchers are watching content longer.
Did you get a haircut in the?
Of reasons as to why
is the reason people are going on to streams.
Now, there are a plethora of reasons as to why people are gravitating towards streaming and it being the new mainstream thing to do. For some way, shape, form, or fashion, streaming watchers are watching content.
I thought he got like a lineup in between what he was saying, which would have been insane and also impressive. I should do some stuff like that.
Content longer than ever. They're watching streams for 1.5 hours on average, which I thought we were supposed to be a short attention span, society nowadays. But for some reason, these folks are tapped into these streams. From an entertainer's perspective, it makes sense why they would go and gravitate towards streaming because all these fields aren't producing as much money as streaming outside of like the sports and stuff like that. But the ones like rappers that people thought made a lot of money back in the day just aren't making as much money as streamers are.
A lot of these niggas just blow that money. They don't know how to invest money. You feel what I'm saying? I invest that money, go grab properties, go do this, go do that, but I still ain't signed yet. So me and my team, them boys just grab all my money. I get my publishing, I get my BMI, I get my YouTube check, I get everything still. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
that's
but these niggas signing, so you understand, they get $1 million, they ain't get another $1 million for 3 or 4 years, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really slavery. On some real shit, like it's a fucked up thing.
Lil Shimmy broke it down so eloquently as to how rappers are signing what he dubs as slave deals in order to make a lot of money. He sees $1 million one time, he doesn't see it for the next 3 years. While Agent 00 at Streamer University is reporting that he makes $321,000+ a month off Twitch. People like Azam Gold are making $300,000 on Kick and simultaneously making $32,000 a month on Twitch. I mean, that in and of itself would be a reason to fire up the camera and start reacting to stuff. I would think you might have to catch me on Twitch. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Another thing that is coming out of this is major collaborations. Now, I'm seeing Neon be with Iggy Azalea. I'm seeing AMP be in Target with their Tone deodorants, and I'm seeing Kai Cenat literally everywhere. He was on the cover of Time magazine not too long ago as one of the top 100 creators. I just don't know any other rapper or athlete who's been on Times outside of like LeBron James or Jay-Z, like super super big athletes. But now we're seeing this new and diverse community and subsection of entertainment hop into these mainstream spheres and do things that it took rappers and entertainers and ball players and all that stuff years to do in just a short amount of time. It's quite amazing, actually. So I can understand why a lot of people would gravitate towards streaming. It's hella lucrative, it's hella cool, you get all the huzz, you know, you get to do these big major crazy events and stuff like that. But the question is, and it's one that's so Illuminati.
I don't want the huzz. Give me the money, get rid of the huzz. I don't want them. They gonna drag everything. They gonna take everything from me, bro. I'm good. I'm so good off the huzz. Thank you.
He brought up at the beginning of the video is how sustainable is this?
The shit that y'all seeing is not sustainable. A lot of y'all don't know. You knew and you already thinking you need to be doing IRLs, nigga. You are a fucking bot. You're gonna fall off. Bro, the IRL streaming shit is so overstimulated, so oversaturated. All you see is scripts now. Y'all trying too hard, and subconsciously, a lot of y'all niggas is competing with each other, but y'all don't know it because it ain't personal. But we see it. I don't, bro, listen. My life is so fucking, bro, listen. My life is completely boring compared to y'all. I can't compete with y'all niggas, and I don't want to have nothing to do with that energy. You have regular new people going around.
And you don't need to, so... You so Illuminati. You got multiple people already trying to just fuck with you because you've been a legend. You've been doing this. Nigga, just stick to the desktop shit, man. You know, maybe once in a while do some fun shit, do your little TikToks and stuff. But like, bro, you so, man. You don't need to do the extra shit, man. Just sit there, react, man. Go crazy on niggas when they try to call you out, man, or just call people out like you always do, man. You don't get into the IRL shit, bro. You are right. The IRL stuff is not sustainable. It's not even something I think I want to get into right now. Maybe perhaps when I'm really trying to like elevate and go crazy, sure. But no, I know for a fact it's not sustainable, which is why I didn't even want to introduce myself starting off with IRL streams like in Caravana. I was like, no, let's not do that. Just stick to the decks off for you. Start little, start small, and gradually get up there. There's no need to overdo things, man. It is not sustainable. I can see it already. Who
just started streaming and they already feel pressure like they need to be doing IRLs.
Yeah.
You can't afford it.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah. So Illuminati said a lot right there, and I want to tackle it piece by piece because it's something that we've been seeing for a while, and this happens in all industries. It's happened in crypto, cars, Airbnb, etc., where there is a rush to get into this gold mine of a world. Trust me, I've had people proposition me to come and set up their streams, and I've thrown up like stupid amounts of money in order for them to sign up, and they've literally just said yes. But this stuff that they are doing is not sustainable, and just like every other bubble before it, .com, real estate, whatever the case may be, it will burst. First and foremost, IRL content has an expense problem. It is much more expensive to do IRL content versus sitting behind a desk.
Y'all know how expensive it is to keep up with content creation? You can get a 10K check from Twitch. What the fuck is a 10K check when you gotta spend 5K on trips just to travel, $500 on setup shit, fucking $2,000 on your rent, fucking $200 on Wi-Fi, $200 on IRL toolkit. You gotta pay the clippers, pay a YouTube editor. Chat, I don't think y'all realizing I be going into negative doing this shit, okay?
Now, most people don't know this. Who am I kidding? A lot of people know this. I used to do some production work for AMP and hang out with the guys and stuff like that. And I remember talking to Agent 00 one time about the reason about going to...
I didn't know that. All I know is you look just like Lo for some reason. You just look like a slimmer version of Lo. Is this Lo? No, it's not.
Twitch and streaming as a medium for the content as opposed to making long form videos. And he broke it down pretty simple to me. He said, Omar, we could spend hours of a day or an entire day planning a video, and then we could spend an entire day shooting a video, traveling to the site, getting the content, etc., etc. Then we could give the footage to an editor to spend another day doing the video, editing it up, making sure it looks good, etc., etc. Just to upload it for it to fly. In totality, if we factor in time and then if we factor factor in expenses, it becomes something that doesn't seem like it's a good trade-off because ultimately it could flop in the algorithm. With that being said, the counter to that is sitting at a desk, you know, streaming for 3 to 18 hours and getting off as many clips as possible. I don't think people realize how many 8-minute clips can go into a 60-minute recording session, let alone doubling and tripling and quadrupling that. But now we're getting to the point where content creation from a streaming perspective has to come with some sort of expense. People are going out and doing big, lavish, and extravagant things, making it cost just as much, if not more, than when they were creating actual YouTube videos.
You know, I want to thank everyone for coming out, you know, on this trip. Everyone took times out of their days. They took times out of their families to, you know, come on this trip with me, man. You know, I envisioned it to be something insane, but you know, it's just not what it came out to be. You know, I think still some of the content's been good, but yeah, man, you know, it's been getting really fucking expensive. We've done 5 streams and we almost spent like fucking 200K. You know, we got to cut the cost down. You know, and I just feel like there's too many people.
I know that there's operational costs in a business, but at the end of the day, that is mad excessive. It's just way too much. But the sad part about it is that is the price to being these streamers when you do IRL content specifically. And this is also related to the money spending aspect where everybody feels like they have to one up each other. But this one is from a pure emotional standpoint. Streamers feel like now they have to be online more than ever. They have to give more content now more than ever. And ultimately they have to fall in line with these tropes or these lifestyles or whatever the case may be now more than ever. And it's impacting 2 communities specifically, the chopped community and the woman community.
I'm just irritated. Like my name just gets slandered so much and I really don't be doing nothing. Like I literally don't be doing nothing. It's just always something. When it comes to my name, it's just always something. Like it's so rare that I see positive stuff about me. And I literally don't do nothing. Like nothing could get worse than that. So it's just like all the hate and everything, like nothing affects me no more. Like it's like
Stop crying. You're not a cute crier. I'm sorry, but just go back to being happy. Like, stop bringing. Like, of course, there's down times and there's bad times. Don't bring it to the internet, man. People are gonna feel less sorry for you and just gonna want to fuck with you less, I think, bro. People want that good energy, man. People want that B-Lou energy. That B-Lou energy, always valid, always happy, man. That's the energy that's magnetic and people want to see. You can't be coming here crying, man. Of course, I understand you're going through something, sure. You did have another nigga slapping your ass in the club while you had a boyfriend. That was on you. But okay, but yeah, everybody hates me. Everybody always got something bad to say. But it's true. You've had a lot of girls on your case. Like they don't want you. They don't fuck with you. But like yeah, the dudes on your side, like hey yeah, cooking with Kaya. You know what I'm saying? Like don't bring this negative energy here. Don't try to let this negative energy dim your light, girl. Come on, you're better than that. Show us that positivity. Show us, cook some more food for us, man. Do some more cooking with Kaya dancing, man. That's what everybody want to see. That's all you gotta do. That's how you bounce back. Fuck all the hate. Fuck all the bullshit. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares all what the haters are saying? Who cares all the hate that's coming, bro? Let me be real right now. That boy Rick from Rick and Morty, that boy Rick said, your boos mean nothing to me. I've seen what you guys cheer for. Bro. Powerful as hell. If that isn't how you're moving in 2025, then you're screwed for life. You are destined for little things. Because, bro, people is gonna boo people are gonna boo behind your back. You're not even gonna hear it. So like why you even bother about something you're not even gonna hear? If people want to talk about you, gossip about you, you're not gonna find out. You're not gonna hear about it, bro. I know for a fact there's people talking shit about me, bro, but I don't hear that shit. They're not gonna say it to my face. So why the fuck does it matter? It doesn't. Bro, I've seen what you guys cheer for. I see what gets y'all going, bro, and it's bullshit. It's nothingness. I'm trying to make something of myself, so please, you can laugh, you can crack jokes, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I know where I'm heading, though. I'm not like y'all. And y'all not like me. Straightforward, man. Your boos mean nothing to me. I've seen what y'all cheer for. That was powerful for me. So powerful. I have seen what y'all cheer for, and it's not impressive. I'm not impressed. Your boos actually mean jack shit. If your opinions don't make me money, why the fuck am I gonna give a shit? Like, why? Why? Am I gonna be trying to be all cool for you? Why? Why? Exactly why I just go to the club now and actually just party, like I actually just dance, because I'm not thinking, oh, I want to look cool. Oh, I'm 6'5", like it's weird if I just start breaking down and that's who gives a fuck. I don't give a fuck about what y'all on. I don't give a fuck what y'all think. The fuck? Ask some random girl in the club. Like, I'm dancing, having a good time, bro. She told my homeboy that, like, oh, he cute and all, but he's cringe. Like, the way he's just dancing and stuff is cringy. I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't even know you. You don't even look good. You don't look good. Like, you're not even cute or nothing, first of all. And then, secondly, take your opinion and put it, use that shit and wipe your ass, because ain't nobody else find value in that shit. I promise you. The only value that shit got, bro, is for your ass, bro. Clean your ass with that shit. I know that shit stink. I'm just saying. Bro, nothing. I'm telling you, man. Powerful stuff. Powerful.
Like, I have no feelings no more. Alright, y'all, I'm finna just end for a little bit.
Ohio. My Uber, my Domino's is coming.
You need you a what?
Why is she slapping?
What did you just say? No, get up, get close.
Now, if you're new to this channel, then you probably don't know my stance on this, but I am a proponent of you being able to control your community, you being able to cultivate the environment that you are streaming and creating content in, et cetera, et cetera. Well, it seems that inherently speaking, this streaming all the time, IRL content world that we're, stepping into is letting things go left, right, and sideways. Kaya, Dabo, and many other women and chopped people on the internet who are getting into streaming are falling victims to tropes that ultimately can be probably summed up as humiliation rituals. Now, all of them are laced in things like misogyny and colorism, etc., etc. But ultimately, these people have to fall in line and play into these tropes because that's what gets you pushed out to the masses. That's what continues to further the clips. That's what continues to happen. So now you have Dabo willingly, calling himself chopped, calling himself ugly, and willing to let a woman put hands on him continuously in order to get clicks and content on. You have Kaya consistently and constantly being sexualized on camera and people calling her out left, right, and sideways, names, all that other stuff like that. And then when you don't fall in line with the tropes, you end up like a Wendy Ortiz or Silky's ex, where now that community is disowning you because you won't fall in line with their forever content cycle.
Yo, how did the subs keep dropping? I thought we just reached 4K. Refund in
4K subs? What the fuck? That's a lot of subs. 4K subs? Aren't the subs like $10? That's 40,000 the fuck. That's 40,000. Holy. My Domino's is here. I'm out to get that.
Now, I think that this is something that could be easily mitigated by creating different types of content and not always giving access to your full self to the camera and to the audience.
I mean, of course, you want to always go up.
This might be just the price of fame for this. And speaking of the price, it's going to continue to go up as more and more people delve deep and figure out that, hey, streaming is a way for us to get as much content out there as possible. I'm starting to see more and more celebrities actively take interest and want to invest in making streaming content. We're talking about the Nicki Minaj's of the world, the Kyrie Irvings of the world, the India Loves of the world that are now hopping into streaming with an already built platform, backing from everything else, and starting to really put pressure on the game because they have access, connections, and resources that a lot of these younger streamers just don't have.
Yep. That's messed up, actually. That's really messed up. Y'all about to make the game even harder for me now. Well, that's why you need to actually have talent. Or you need to build your talent. Now, how do you build your talent, bro? Hard work, reps, and dedication, man. Consistency. That's all you need, man. That's all you need. I don't care who I'm in competition with. I know I'm gonna win.
I feel like your fan base, your community, they you know, I know how active you are and stuff, like on Twitter. Like you can kind of do it on your own time. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. So perfect. When you get off live, text me so we can talk about some other stuff real quick when you get a chance.
Of course, I got you, Nikki. It's a pleasure to connect and talk.
You too. Thank you. Aiden. Bye.
Bye, Nikki.
Hey, India's chat.
Hey.
You know, I'm glad you're finally streaming.
I know,
because back then we talked about it. Well, I don't know why you're thanking me. We talked about it, and now you're doing it.
Well,
W India in the fucking chat.
I thank you because you helped me get here.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
How?
You made a few calls and then helped me, like, you know.
So it's not like they use a camera, they actually use their phone, which makes sense, yeah, because it's Streamlabs. And I was like, how do you use your camera? But it looks like, I guess the camera on that phone is very good or something. It's not an iPhone.
I always knew you had it in you.
Thank you.
Of course.
Okay. What do you want?
Streamer.
What do you want?
Streamer.
Yo, do you want me to show you on stream or no?
No.
I love you, man. Call me tomorrow.
So y'all took showers together, right?
No, but we be separated with swimming trunks.
That's what I mean. That's what I don't understand. Y'all had sleepovers before, right?
That's Ray J, huh?
Yeah, but not like that. Like.
Yeah, so no, I didn't mean it like anything. I meant it like how y'all meant it. I want to sleep over too.
Yo, Ray J is nuts.
That's how I meant it. Pause, I know. But that's what I meant. It's like if y'all was in the shower, then y'all was in the shower, y'all took a shower together. So I'm like, well shit, I'll take a shower with them niggas. Like on the stream, you know what I'm saying?
Ultimately, I think that people get lost in the sauce quite often whenever something popular emerges. You know, when YouTube vlogs were popping, everybody felt like they needed to be like DDG, Casey Neistat, Logan and Jake Paul, or Emma Chamberlain. And they did everything in their power to try to emulate and imitate these people. And it worked for some people, but it just ultimately did not work. Same thing when they made long form videos. Everybody wanted to imitate Mr. Beast. And then you saw them lose their soul and ultimately fall off because of this. You see, there's a pattern that I'm trying to establish. Every time that we get into the bubble of content creation, whatever bubble it may be, it ultimately pops in the end because everybody tries to emulate and imitate that. I'm starting to see two bubbles and two trends right now where people are losing their selves and their personalities behind chasing content creation fame. It's the streaming bubble that we've been talking about. And also I saw this one video where this woman was like, you should create 300 TikToks in a month if you're being serious. 300 TikToks in a month, 10 TikToks a day? You should be getting a job. You should be working out. You should be doing anything else besides creating 10 TikToks a day in order to be able to make a life in content creation. There are ramifications.
Yeah, I need to stop listening to people when they say bullshit like that. Like, shut the fuck up. You don't make 10 TikToks a day. Shut up. You don't. If you just open your mouth and just say whatever the fuck they want to say, you can really just come on here and be like, I smashed Nicki Minaj. You can really just come up here and say some dumb shit like that, and people will be like, obviously people would doubt it, but people would be like, wait, what if he did? That'd be crazy. And then I'll go into a storyline as to how it happened, and I'll come up with a convincing in a storyline and be like, whoa, the dude actually did that shit? Whoa. And then if I really want to go crazy, I could really just create an AI picture or edit some super good edit of me, an arm around Nicki Minaj or something like something. And you'd be like, whoa, he actually did. But it's all fake, bro. The internet's fake. Everybody's fake on here. Not everybody, but like most people. And it's disgusting. I hate it personally.
People do not talk about when they dedicate their lives to content, and it's something that's going to play out over time, and stuff that when commentary channels talk about, when streamers, you know, talk about their burnout or whatever their case may be, it just gets swept up under the rug. But I'm here to tell you, people do get burnt out about this stuff.
When I tell y'all I was going through it, I was really going through it, bro. Like dead ass, bro. By day 10, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna get through the rest of these 20 days. Nigga, I'm having nights where I'm in the bathroom like just bawling my eyes out. Like,
it's a lot of unnecessary pressure that's being placed upon people in order to become famous through this whole streaming game. And whether you have sympathy for them or not,
I guess that's what it takes.
It doesn't really matter. But just heed my
Sometimes
warning.
it takes
You don't
you
have to be
bawling
like
your eyes
everyone
out in
else.
the
And Soluminati
bathroom
said
to
this in
make
the
it to the
conclusion
next
of the
level.
clip at the beginning of the video, that you can be yourself. If you're a desktop streamer, you're a desktop streamer. If you are a TikToker, whatever you are as a creator, be yourself. But the way that IRL streaming is changing the landscape of the genre is really, really scary to me. And I hope people can heed the warnings that people are laying out for them. Because once you turn down that path, it is extremely hard to turn back.
Damn. It's wisdom. Alright, shut up, D-Green. No offense, buddy. I just don't need to watch this video again. I already watched this. But yeah, man, that's why is it not? The focus is a little bit off. You're always doing this, man. You're focusing my shit wrong. I don't like the way you do that. Hey, these settings, bro. These settings are just out of whack. I don't even know what to do about that. But anyways, I think it's about time to wrap up the stream, man. To anyone that showed out and showed love, man, I appreciate you so much. Appreciate you more than you know, man. But this is about to be the end of the stream. I'll see you boys tomorrow. I'm streaming tomorrow and I'm streaming Sunday, and maybe I might fuck around and stream on Monday too. Who knows, man? But we trying to be very consistent now. We're locking the fuck in. Let's go.
Never been on the road for this long, got me praying to God not to die in it. Got a bird on the wheels while he driving this vehicle, still can't believe I was with it. Okay. Stop, little birdie, you making me worry, refuse and he still ain't listening. Well, I'm not in my verse, now I'm dropping this verse, gonna wreck up this world, hit the Uno reverse, cause my flow so amazing, my blessings are cursed, my bars in the making, I'm cooking, be patient, relax, just keep waiting, let's give it a minute. A minute? A minute, yeah, fucking hour hand, that dude is a midget, they young, then they piglets, they don't